Hello everybody, welcome back to the world of Plantboi. Today I have a reading in regards to your future spouse. So we will be seeing who your future spouse is and specifically whether they're abundant, how your married life is going to be, and just basically everything that has to do with your future spouse, okay? I will be using the Tarot Grand Lux, and I will also be showing you stones individually and all together so you can pick according to your intuition. And this is also a timeless reading, okay? So whenever you find this, it shall apply. This is also a general reading, so this is not for anybody specific. I'll show you the stones and then you can pick, and then we'll get to the reading. Make it pretty quick, right? All right, on to the stones. So this is stone number 1. One of my favorite stones, actually. The little waves. These are both moonstones, by the way. Number 2. Stone number 2. And stone number 3. Alright, now you can focus on the intention. You can pause the video, take a deep breath, do whatever you need to do, and pick according to your intuition. Now let's get to the reading. Alright, number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let us shuffle your deck and see who your future spouse is. Number 1, to start off, I feel like you are going to have a very strong companionship with your partner and your spouse, and this will be something that is made up of love, not pressure or anything that has to do with superficiality. This is all love and true love and partnership, okay? Companionship. And I feel like also I saw the Lovers and the World, and I feel like you've just been expecting this or wanting this specific love, like this type of love. It's not just having a husband or a wife or a spouse, it's about the companionship to you. And I feel like that's something you are strictly manifesting, something that is real, not just something that is there, okay? And yeah, I feel like you are a tangible person, but you don't necessarily rely on the tangible aspects of a relationship. You rely on the emotional stability between the two people, okay? The peace and the harmony, okay? But also the affection and all that. I feel like there has been many times you feel like you are neglected in love, or you feel like things aren't really going as they should be, like the sun isn't coming out when it's supposed to, or maybe the sun is lagging a little bit, coming out a little too late when things are already like you're already over things. That's when like you kind of get your blessings and then you feel like you were ignored at the time you thought you needed them, or you just feel like you don't get your blessings that you ask for in person, or you know, when you need them. But I feel like with the world and everything, this is just obviously has all to do with the final destination of your love, okay? If you were to maybe perhaps get with all the love interests you were interested in, or everything you prayed for, maybe the future wouldn't be exactly how it's supposed to or how it's going to be. You know what I mean? All right, so that's, I feel like there's like a neglection there, but definitely this person is very hardworking. This person is very in touch with the money side. This person is very in tune with having to get the schooling done in order to do what they need to do. They have like a specific passion and they have to get there through schooling or some type of like instruction or just learning, and I feel like they have done that or they will do that. And I feel like they take life step by step and they really try to cancel things out and get things done as they should, okay? They're not very impulsive, they're very patient, and they're very intuitive, so they go with based off how they feel about things, okay? This is also somebody who has like a wise face, okay? Deep eyes. I'm feeling big eyes, maybe like beard, very creative, like artistic facial hair. I'm feeling like this is somebody who's very artistic, but also handy and built for like hard labor as well, okay? But they're intuitively destined for some type of like creative endeavor, okay? Again, they're very young at heart though, okay? So they're like I said, they are wise, but they're not necessarily like old wise, okay? They can be very young with a wise heart, or very older with a wise like feel and body and look, but they're actually very young and immature at heart. So they're not boring is what I'm trying to say. Just because they're wise and older, they're not boring. They're actually young at heart and very they're kind of naive, but not too naive. Like, again, intuition, again, they're smart and they're intuitive, but I'm also feeling some type of naive aspect to them, okay? Or maybe this is you feel like you might be a little naive, so then having a counterpart who is like older and wise is something that suits you well, okay? All right, so I feel like this person, like I said, the final destination, everything that had to do with the end goal, and how you probably felt neglected because you've been striving for this specific love interest or wish. I feel like this is finally coming to you. Everything you've dreamt of or manifested, or specifically, like, I feel like you have a specific routine that you try to manifest someone or something, and I feel like now is a time where it's coming. And it's very much full of passion and true love, sexuality and fun, enthusiasm. I'm feeling like this is like a fresh breath of air when it comes to everything you have gone through in regards to romance or other people, okay? I feel like this is exactly what you've been striving for, and I feel like you're not going to be the one that's going to be confused about marriage and then divorce and then keep going with marriages, or be stuck in a marriage that you know that you don't necessarily want to be in. I feel like this is something that's very like full circle for you. Like, you finally got everything you wanted. You finally got everything you strived for, the exact person you've been trying to find, you know? I feel like this person's just very comforting, very very like wholesome. They'll be there for you in any time, and I feel like they are financially stable enough to accompany you and you know, give you everything that you need, okay? I feel like they're there to really just spoil you with not only material goods, but also love, and that's true love, okay? Because here we have a child and a mother. There's nothing superficial about that. That is just true love that is presented to you, okay? There's no way of going around that. And that's what I'm feeling, something very unconditional, something very, it's like striking to you, because it's almost like it came at the perfect timing. Like, it's gonna feel kind of scary, I feel, like manifesting this person and having them actually in front of you, or having the whole situation present itself. I feel like it's gonna be kind of scary, because it's all gonna feel like it's one. It's all gonna feel cohesive, okay? It's gonna feel like literally like someone's reading your mind and then drawing that person on a paper and giving it to you. That's what I'm feeling with you. Everything's so linked, okay? We have things that are coming quick. We have things that are coming rapidly and like full of enthusiasm and force. Not like force like it's being forced, but like intention. Like they're coming towards you with intention, okay? Again, very fun, but very passionate as well, okay? Coming to you with a purpose, coming to you with those intentions, okay? Not only mentally like speaking the intentions, but also showing you them through action, that this is real. So this is like real intentions where their words are coinciding with their actions, and everything is linked and everything is real, okay? You're not really going through anything that is fake, I feel like you're continuously going through these inner struggle cycles that are ending. And I feel like even when I was talking about the past relationship things, or like the struggles with the past, it might be something that's happening with you currently. Okay, so fear not, these changes are coming, the end is coming. Okay, this struggle is ending. Okay, we're moving on to 10, and then that love interest is here. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plantboi. Hello, number 2. Let's see, number 2, who is your future spouse? What's going on with this person? Who are they? What's going on with you two in the future? Financial stability, abundance. All right, number 2. I feel like you guys are going to be coming into contact, meeting, marrying this spouse. This spouse is going to be romantic. This spouse is going to be young at heart, but not like a crazy young, very calm and collected, but kind of like innocent type of feeling. Okay, very beautiful in the eyes, very dreamy, very soft, very again calm. I'm just feeling like a calm aspect, especially with this. Okay, very strong-willed. Okay, so they're not like a pushover, very grounded, somebody who is intimidating, but not in a negative way, just somebody you know you don't mess with. Okay, somebody who is going to put you in your place if you try to come at them a certain way, you know. That's what I'm feeling with this person. Okay, you don't really mess with a bear. You'll be at a distance, and you have respect for the animal, but you're not going to really try to do anything that's going to get you in trouble with the bear. Okay, very respected is what I'm trying to say. So not necessarily intimidating, but respected. And intimidating if you get to the point where you poke the bear too many times. Okay, but very creative, very dreamy, very romantic, very soft, beautiful eyes, very flirty, somebody who's going to flirt with you and be romantic and do some romantic gestures. Very traditional, I'm feeling. Like the traditional man in your culture, that's what I'm feeling. Or like when it comes to tradition, wherever you're from, they really take into account those traditions and like the little romantic gestures they do for you, okay, as their partner, whether you're a wife or a husband, okay, their spouse in general. All right, so this is somebody who matches you in spirituality. This is not somebody who just like goes about the world and doesn't think about things twice. This is somebody who really takes into account their dreams or certain like interactions with people. This is somebody who just follows the road, follows the river. I feel like this is somebody who follows the creek because they know what is being presented to them on the other side. You know, they know what's going to be coming to them. They're not just going to do something just because they're doing it. I feel like they do things with intention, and they do things for inner growth. Okay, this is somebody who is very much into inner growth and inner spirituality, and this is somebody who follows the waters. Okay, their emotions, that's what I'm saying with the whole creek river thing. They follow their emotions, their intuitive feelings. They don't just do things for the fun of it. Okay, I feel like they're very mature with their actions, very wise, very considerate, thoughtful, and that's why a lot of things are thought twice of. Okay, or they're just put a lot of thought into things because they're so spiritual. And I feel like you're also spiritual if you're watching this, so I feel like they match you with that. It's just like all about self-discovery and just, you know, diving into yourself to just get all those demons out, get all those negative energies out, you know, whatever you want to call them. I feel like they're there to help you with that, and you are here to help them with that as well. Okay, but again, I feel like this is a new foundation, something you're not used to. Maybe you were in a relationship and then you broke off with this relationship, you know what I'm saying? you're with somebody, broke up with this person, didn't think you were going to break up with them, and then you found this new person. You find this new person who is completely different, but if everything you needed, okay, in a relationship. Very beautiful to look at. But again, I'm feeling that distance, like that respect, that kind of intimidation. There's something peaceful and beautiful about them, but then you get too close and you have to worry about getting striked in the head with one of these antlers. This is not somebody I feel like you maybe have been with for a long time. I feel like this is somebody new. I feel like this is somebody you're not expecting. I feel like you are expecting to marry one person, but you are going to marry another. I feel like you might be stuck in a decision between two, maybe, or this is just something you've always wanted, okay? This is a true lover who's also very established and grounded when it comes to abundance, when it comes to material need, when it comes to money. I feel like they have all of that for you, and they have the emotions there to be open enough to share all that money with you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with you. Let's keep going though. I feel like I said before, you might be confused with two people, but I definitely do feel like, I hope you can still hear me over the plane, but I do feel like this is somebody you're like tangling between, or there's two people you're tangling between. I feel like there's one person you think you're going to marry, being with a long time, and then out of nowhere there comes a breakup, and then you find this new person, or maybe the old person continues to come back while you find this new person. There's some type of situation with two different ideas, two different aspects that are being juggled and confused. There's confusion around that jugglement. I do feel like this is somebody who is truly here for you though, so there's no need to question their loyalty or their intentions, because again, this all came up again. Their intentions are right and their intentions are there. They're very mature with their intentions and their emotions. But I do feel like this person from the past might be coming to you, and when I say past, I feel like you're not necessarily with this person, but you're going to find somebody, be with them, expect to marry them. They're going to leave, and then you're going to find this newer person. But then this older person might try to present themselves with new cups of apology, or new cups of just newer emotion and well-established emotion. But like I said, this newer person is completely well-established, very mature materially and emotionally, okay? It's just an elevation from this past person, okay? But such a beautiful way to end this reading. I feel like this is something that is worthwhile, worth time spent on. This is something that is going to last, and something that is going to continue to grow into a deeper romantic relationship and a deeper emotional and mental, companionship and situation. It's just a great dynamic that is going to lead to marriage, and a successful one at that. So, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plantboi. Alright, hello number 3. Let us see who your future spouse is, what's going on with them. Let's see how this dynamic is going to be. Let's just shuffle your deck. Number 3, to begin, I feel like this person is very sharp and punctual. This person is very strong with their words, strong with their mind, okay? They think of something and they go towards it, okay? They think of something they want to say and it comes out before they even thought of it. I feel like this person is always on a high level when it comes to their mentality, and I feel like this is what kind of keeps them very stable. I feel like mentally stable, and this keeps them, I feel like, healthy. This is like a healthy way of them just to heal their bodies every day through communication, through thought processes, through quick and rapid interactions with other people. This was not reversed, but I do feel like they have a calmness to them when you see them or when you talk to them. I feel like there might be a calmness involved, and then once you start to get to know them, you realize that they have this like hyper speed of thought and action, okay? But very beautiful, very put together. Like their mind is very unorganized and just always at a certain pace, while their exterior body and how they dress and how they look is very grounded and calm, and just it's like it feels like serene. And I feel like they're very well put together because that helps them organize who they really are. You know, it organizes their thoughts. That's what I'm feeling with them. Again, we have all these birds, very much air sign energy. I'm also feeling like fire sign energy, just very rapid type of energy. They like to soar with their thoughts. They like to be free in the way they speak, in the way they communicate, in the way they interact with other people. They just like to be free. They don't like to feel restricted around people. They don't like to feel, I feel like they do not like being neglected when it comes to their thoughts or what they have to say. I don't think they like being passed on, you know, because they talk so rapidly. I feel like people don't really take the time to absorb what they are saying, and I feel like that is something they take into consideration. They feel like they're not being free with their thoughts or their words because nobody is listening. So that's something to take into consideration, but I feel like they're very strong-minded, so that's not something that takes too much of them, but it is something that happens when it comes to their environment. Okay, they're very much known as that person who talks a lot and people don't listen. Okay, so but that's not like an internal thing, that's like an environmental thing. That's like something that goes on maybe with a family or like a friend group, a running joke type of thing. I feel like it's something that happens around them. They don't really take too much into consideration with that, but when it is happening in the present moment, it does kind of make them feel like they're being, you know, tied down or forced to not be who they are. So I guess as a words of advice with this card, I feel like maybe you are somebody who really takes into consideration what they say, and you continue to do that, and I feel like that is something that is going to be striking to them. So if the future comes about and you meet somebody who's very talkative, I feel like you are going to be very understanding and patient, and you're just going to be a good listener to them, and maybe that connection is going to lead to marriage. Okay, but I feel like maybe some of you guys know of like not a family friend, but like a somebody you grew up with maybe, who is like that, very hyperactive with their mind and their thoughts and their words. I feel like maybe this is somebody you know, maybe this is somebody you're with. That's a very small percentage of people that already know who this person is, but regardless of that, they're somebody who is very respected, has their things together. Again, everything's put together. You look at them and you see they're wearing the best uniforms, they're wearing the best clothing, and I feel like they're somebody who is held to a higher standard, higher respect level than other people, because they present themselves as such. Okay, but it's not even just them presenting themselves as such, it's them actually doing the work, and this is what they do for a living. You know, they make good money, and I feel like they're very supportive of you and the people around them. But again, then we have the King of Swords, like a lot of sword energy, a lot of birds, a lot of air energy. I'm feeling like they're just very sharp with what they do and what they say, very punctual, very imaginative, very creative with their minds. Yeah, just they get things done, organized, and they get things done. But there's this sense of chaos with this person. So it's like you see them, they're a king, they have everything in order, but then behind closed doors, they're very chaotic in their mind and their thoughts. And I feel like they need somebody who is going to calm that, and who's going to ease the winds that are happening in their mind and in their ear. Okay, I feel like they're heavily influenced by people around them. Like I said, like this, they might not take it into consideration too much, but when this happens around them, they do take it into consideration when it's like the present moment. You know, they're not going to go home and think about it all night, but it's something that they're just like aware of, and they're just affected by their the minds around them, you know, the words around them, since they're so verbal, since they're so communicative. When other people say these random like comments or like talk about something when it comes to them, or make fun of them and the way they think and talk and act, I feel like that is something they really just put a checkpoint on, you know? And they know who to stay away from based off how they react and interact with them, okay? Because I feel like this person's very unique. This is not somebody that everybody can get along with. This is not somebody that can just sit down with random people and just, they can sit down with random people and talk to them, but they're not somebody who's very, what's the word? Like, not likable, but you know that, there's that word, what is it? I don't know, they're just not very inviting when, in the eyes of other people. They don't really feel that inviting because they're very sharp and punctual and blunt, loud. I'm feeling like, yeah. But let's keep going. But like I said, I do feel like you're the calm one in the relationship. I feel like you're the one who's going to bring this ease. I feel like you are the one who's going to make them feel whole and make them feel like they're understood and that somebody's listening and caring about them. I feel like you're the one who's just healing. And I feel like you like this. Like, this is a natural dynamic between you two, okay? I feel like you two just make a great duo. I feel like you guys are guided for each other. I feel like you guys are being presented to each other for a reason. I feel like you guys are guided together, okay? I love to see it though. Beautiful calmness and dynamic. A beautiful, like, again, like a serene feeling you bring to them, okay? But there are like always decisions that are going to be made. I feel like with them, they're maybe like confused about some things with the relationship, and you're gonna have to go through all these like different roads with them because they're so confusing. They're kind of so like in their head so much. So there's a lot of different things you're going to go through when it comes to this marriage, okay? But it's not gonna be bad at all. I feel like they have been heartbroken in the past, so that's why they second guess all these things. I feel like it leads them to question people's intentions and people's thoughts, and they feel like they're not looking at people clearly, like there's a veil in front of their eyes and they cannot read people clearly, or they feel like everyone's lying to them, or everybody has this like facade in front of them. And I feel like that's something they're working through with you. And then you bring this like truth out, you bring this healing out, you bring this realness that they're allowed to see, that allows them to see, okay? So that's what I'm feeling with you two. Very beautiful. I feel like you're definitely their angel, you're their guidance, okay? It's beautiful to see. So, but it's not just one-sided, you know, they're also your angel and your guidance. But thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you, and until next time, the world of Plantboi.